Ever wonder how many fascinating facts are out there waiting to be discovered? Welcome to 90 Facts You Never Knew You Wanted to Know. In this exploration of the unusual, the surprising, and the downright weird, we're going to delve into a treasure trove of trivia that spans across time, space, and everything in between. From the marvels of the natural world to the quirkiest aspects of human behavior, we've got a smorgasbord of tidbits sure to pique your interest. Whether you're a trivia buff or just a casual knowledge seeker, there's something here for everyone. So buckle up for a whirlwind tour of the world as you've never seen it before. We're talking about 90 nuggets of knowledge, each more surprising than the last. So, ready to embark on this journey of discovery? Here we go. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer due to the expansion of its metal structure? Yes, indeed. The marvel of engineering, the Eiffel Tower, has a bit of a growth spurt when the mercury rises. The heat causes the iron to expand, adding a few extra centimeters to its height. Now, let's dive into the world of nature. Did you know that sea otters hold hands while they sleep to avoid drifting apart? These adorable marine mammals have found a unique solution to staying together in the vast ocean while they rest. Talk about taking friendship goals to a whole new level. And speaking of the ocean, here's a fact that might surprise you. The largest ocean on Earth, the Pacific Ocean, is so big that it's actually larger than all the land masses combined. It's a vast world out there beneath the waves. Moving on to the world of technology, you might be familiar with the term nomophobia. It's a recently coined term that describes the fear of being without your mobile phone. In today's digital age, this fear is more common than you might think. Now let's take a stroll through history. Did you know that the shortest war in history lasted for only 38 to 45 minutes? It was the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896. It was a brief but impactful conflict that left a mark on the history books. Jumping from history to the culinary world, here's a tasty fact. The world's most expensive pizza costs a whopping $12,000. It's made by Renato Viola in Italy, and is topped with some of the world's most luxurious ingredients, including 3 types of caviar and lobster from Norway. And finally, in the realm of the peculiar, did you know that bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't? It's a strange twist of botanical terms that gives a whole new perspective to your fruit bowl. And that's just the beginning. There's so much more to discover. Stay tuned as we continue this journey of uncovering facts you never knew you wanted to know. Moving on to our next set of facts. Did you know that sea otters hold hands while sleeping to keep from drifting apart? That's right, in the world of otters, hand-holding is not just a cute gesture but a survival strategy. Now let's dive into another aquatic fact. You've probably heard of the Great Barrier Reef, but did you know it's the only living structure that can be seen from space? That's one giant living organism. Switching gears to something a little more celestial. Have you ever pondered about the speed of light? It's so fast that it could go around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second. Talk about a speedy traveler. Speaking of traveling, let's talk about the longest flight in the world. It's from Singapore to New York, a whopping 18-hour journey that covers approximately 9,500 miles. Better pack a good book for that one. Let's move on to something a little more close to home. Ever wondered why your fingers prune up after a long bath? It's actually an evolutionary response to help us grip things better underwater. So it's not just a strange phenomenon, it's your body being smart. Now here's a fact that might just blow your mind. Did you know that the human brain is the most energy-consuming organ in the body? It uses up to 20% of the body's total energy. Quite a power-hungry organ, isn't it? And speaking of the human body, here's a fun fact. The human body contains enough iron to make a 3-inch long nail. But please, don't try this at home. Now let's talk about something a little sweet. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Intrigued yet? There's still more to come. And now, for our final stretch of facts. Ever heard of nomophobia? It's the fear of being without your mobile phone. With the rise of smartphones, this fear has become increasingly common in today's digital age. Quite interesting, isn't it? Moving on, let's dive deeper into the animal kingdom. Did you know that a snail can sleep for up to 3 years? Talk about a long nap. On the other hand, a hummingbird's heart can beat up to 1,000 times per minute. Now that's fast. And in the world of plants, bamboo holds the record for the fastest growing plant. It can grow up to 91 centimeters in a day. Imagine waking up to that kind of growth in your garden. Speaking of records, the oldest known sample of the smallpox virus was found in the teeth of a 700-year-old child in Lithuania. Ancient diseases, talk about a blast from the past. Moving on to the universe, Did you know that a day on Venus is longer than a year on Earth? That's because Venus has a slow rotation speed. It's amazing how diverse our solar system is, isn't it? Finally, here's a fun fact for dessert lovers. The world's largest ice cream sundae was made in Alberta, Canada and weighed a whopping 27,000 pounds. That's a lot of ice cream. And there you have it. 90 mind-blowing facts that you never knew you wanted to know. Wow, what a whirlwind of knowledge. We've journeyed through a trove of 90 fascinating facts. From the Eiffel Tower's summer growth spurt, to the adorable sleeping habits of sea otters. We hope you've enjoyed this exploration as much as we have. Show your support by hitting that like button, sharing this video with your fellow trivia buffs, and subscribing to our channel for more mind-boggling content. Until next time, keep asking questions and stay curious.